there's a whole lot of people in the space that have subscribed to the thought that the notion that Bitcoin and crypto, it's over, cycle is over. Well, today on this segment of Sats on Saturday, I'm going to explain to you exactly why you shouldn't be one of those individuals. What's going on, champions? It's your coach, MJ, back at you with another episode of Sats and Success. It's time for us to learn and grow. So let's go. Before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's conversation, let's take a look at our current Bitcoin price coming to you today at a Bitcoin price, of $96,228 per coin. Ethereum's at just under $3,200 a coin. And we got XRP at $225. I'm sorry. People will say, what? $2.25. And then Solana, where we got Solana at $141.84. All right. It's my birthday weekend, so these are all birthday prices for me. So I'm excited. All right, champions. Let's get into it, because see, this is how people get shaken out of their life-changing wealth. This is how people mess up a good thing. Trust me, I know this. I know this for a fact. I remember when I first started trading stocks, not even crypto. Man, I would let my emotions have me doing some of the dumbest things ever. And I made a lot of money, but I lost a lot of money just because I let a lot of fear drive my decisions. Let me tell you this about buying assets, whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate, whether it's Bitcoin and crypto. You cannot ever let fear drive your decisions. You will always lose. You will always lose. You will always lose. So you have to make sure that fear is not driving your decisions. One of the ways that you combat that fear is by educating yourself and truly understanding what it is that you hold. And that is the only thing I want to talk about real briefly here on today's segment. I'm not going to give you any new information. I'm going to rehash a contemplation of things that I've discussed on this channel over the last few months. Okay. Because what we're seeing in the markets right now is the exact same things that I've been educating many on. If you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. But for my current viewers that's been with me for a while, I've been saying a lot of the things that we're seeing here in the market right now. The main thing that I've always discussed in terms of, and these are my opinions, okay? You have to do your own research and your own due diligence on your own. None of what I portray as financial advice. I'm just bringing you my experiences, the things that I've learned, the things that I've actually experienced. And one of the things that I experienced, one of the things that I learned very early when I was acquiring and building my portfolio is you don't buy anything that you're not willing to hold for at least 5 years. Okay? That takes a lot of the emotion out. When you look at your portfolio, whether you see it up, whether you see it down, you realize that you have a longer term mindset in terms of holding that asset. Okay. Huge. You got a lot of people that got into Bitcoin because there was a lot of chatter when it hit an all-time high, 126.2. People were buying in around that 120 mark. And today, those same people that bought in sold 105, 110, maybe right now, 95,000, because they got panicked and sold what they didn't know what they held. See, if they knew what they held, they would be doubling down. They wouldn't be panicking. All right. If they were looking at it for a 5-year horizon timeline, they're like, all right, my portfolio is down today, but heck, just last week it was up. So, and it'll be up next week. So that's the one thing I've been saying religiously on my channel. The second thing that I've said religiously on my channel is that the fundamentals of Bitcoin have never been better. They haven't changed. All right. And when you look, I'm going to be revamping and rebranding the channel. I want to share with you some content on screen and things of that nature. Because if I was there right now, I would share with you. There's an interview with Jeff Bezos way back in the day when he was starting Amazon. And he was talking about how the fundamentals of his company had never been better, yet the stock price, it tanked. I mean, it had tanked. And so that lesson taught him that a company is not its stock price. So we're looking at Bitcoin's price, but the fundamentals have never been better. Bitcoin is the same today as it was yesterday, as it was last week, as it was last month, as it was last year. It's still a globalized monetary system. It's still decentralized. It's still open source. It's still peer-to-peer transacting. All the things that Bitcoin was created and designed to do back in 2009, 2008, it's still doing today. So there's nothing that's changed about it. Okay? It's severely undervalued. Now, the funny thing about that, there ain't really much that's changed about our fiat currency either. Did y'all get that? Let me tell y'all that again. There ain't nothing much that has changed about our fiat currency other than they've printed more of it over the last 5-6 years than ever before. See, once Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard in 1971, it broke the dollar, and it's been crumbling ever since. And this is one of the reasons why we Bitcoin, so that we can take our time, our energy, our effort that we pour into whatever company that we work, our own business that we work for, all right, and exchange that for something better than what we're getting today, a debased fiat currency. This is one of the reasons why we Bitcoin, so we can take our time, our energy, our effort, and get in return for it something that's going to hold its value and stay true, to its value, unlike fiat currency. Okay. I came to the conclusion, this is the last thing I'm going to leave you guys with. I got to go out and enjoy some football. I said this about a month ago. I believe that the cycle is different. I said that I believe that Bitcoin is about to follow the same cycle, the same trajectory that gold followed in 2004 once the first gold ETF was launched. Well, check it out. I said it. I don't know what episode it was. Gold went on a 7-year bull run. 7-year bull run. So we look at Bitcoin and we look at its current price today and its little correction. Okay, we need these. I don't know why people are wigging out. Right? We need this. We want this. We want this. We don't want anything that, because see, right now we're in November, and Bitcoin did not do what it typically does in October and November. It pumps if you look at the cycles, which tells us all right, let's not be foolish. The cycles are over. The cycles are over because something else I had mentioned on one of the episodes, the institutional money is here. And the institutional money is acting as a support for all the volatility we've seen over the years with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is very volatile. It's going to remain highly volatile in reference to other assets, stocks, bonds, real estate. But with all the institutional money coming into the space, they can't afford to have these 70 to 80% drawdowns. They can't do it. Okay? Because of the clients that they're representing, the money that they're running and representing. So they're going to act as a support for this space. And we're not going to see those, we may not even see like these volatile blow off top, but we're also not going to see these 70 to 80% corrections like we've seen in the past either. So it's a different time. And to you champions, I would say, chill, relax, Take more time to study and understand what it is that you hold. When Bitcoin is up, I'm happy. When Bitcoin is down, I'm happy. I'm happy either way. I got a 5-year timeline. Well, my timeline is a little bit longer because I've been in the space since 2018. But I believe I see where we're going by 2030 as the whole system, the whole monetary system is being changed and rearranged. All right. Bitcoin, blockchain technology, all these other cryptos, projects like Solana, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, Chainlink, they're going to be the foundation for this new monetary system. Our monetary system is broken. It's broken beyond repair. So when you, like my refrigerator broke down, right? So instead of me, I already put some money into it to fix it the first time. I'm like, you know what? I'm not throwing another red cent at the refrigerator. It's almost Black Friday. So that's some great deals. I'm going to buy me a new refrigerator. Well, it's the same thing with our monetary system. Okay. Our system is broken beyond repair. So what are you going to do? You're going to keep throwing money trying to repair something that's broken that can never be fixed? Or will you just create a new system, a new monetary system? It's evident. It's so obvious. Okay. And if you just see that alone, that should calm you down quite a bit. But everybody needs to take a deep breath, be excited, and that we get a chance to accumulate more Bitcoin and your favorite coins beneath $100,000. I also said, I got to call myself out. I also said, hey, I don't think we'll ever see Bitcoin under $100,000 again. I was wrong about that. Okay. I'll take accountability for that. But the fact that I was wrong, I'm excited to be able to buy and acquire more sats under $100,000. Get the heck out of here, man. Get the heck out of here. So I'm excited. So that's all I got for you guys. I don't want to be rambling on because I can talk all day, all night about Bitcoin and crypto. In the meantime, in between time, listen, enjoy yourselves. Have a great weekend. Spend some time with your family and friends. Create some great memories. And we look forward to seeing you on Monday as we get our week primed for success, Motivational Monday. Peace.